Yeah, flawless blocking is going to become more and more popular as this game goes on. So this is the other side of winner semis. Winner of this match plays Sonic Fox in grand finals. We see a flawless block right here in the beginning of the round. We're already seeing people flawless block projectiles a lot because it does like no chip. You see that? He flawless blocked and like how much damage did he take? Almost none, right? Forward 3-4 counter hit and a breakaway right away. That 4-3-4 crushing blow does a ton of damage, and it's one of Scorpion's best pokes, and we see it a lot. So because of that, people tend to want to break away from it early. And Scorpion's an awesome character. He's really good at controlling the screen in this game. He has the threat of a teleport, which means that every time he's standing full screen, throwing projectiles at him is scary. Down one, walk the dog. Yeah, jumps over the back two. There it is again. That would have chipped him out. Because you're scared to, you know, okay, when you're at this range, right? I'll bring this up early. When you're at this range, anytime Katana throws a fan, she just wants to throw a fan across the screen. Scorpion can just react with teleport, right? So because you're scared from this full screen range to throw a projectile, you notice that Scorpion players get to do a lot of things for free. Scorpion players get to charge up their dagger for free, right? They can get the power up. Scorpion players get to walk forward up into this range right here and use their buttons, right? They get to stand around at full screen and walk you down. The threat of their teleport makes you super, super scary, right? You're like, I don't want to throw a projectile. I don't want to like throw a button now. If Scorpion jumps at you and you try to like walk away from it, walk back, and then hit a button when they land, he can just do jump, teleport. And the teleport, you can either do the full teleport or enhance it into like the second hit of it. So it's kind of weird to punish as well. So notice how like at full screen, Semiij a lot of times, he will throw fans, right? See like that? He's going to throw fans, but not all the time. Like you have to respect the Scorpion teleport a little bit. See, there's the amplify. One thing about that teleport that makes it very pesky to deal with, right, is that when he does the teleport, there's the first hit, and this is punishable. And if you try to unblock and punish the first hit, the second hit will come out and launch you. Also punishable. But he can do it on block, so it makes it like a guess whether he's going to do it or not. 1-2 fan lift, jump 3 forward, 2-2-2 for the knockdown. That was a good answer. Down 4 on wake up. We mentioned this a lot, but it's worth bringing up for people who haven't seen much Mortal Kombat. Yeah, down 4s are very, very plus. They're kind of like, if you're familiar with Street Fighter, they're just kind of like your generic crouching medium kick. But when they hit, they're like plus 15 to plus 20. Right, which is a ton. 20 plus 20 is a third of a second. You have 1/3 of a second to do something before your opponent recovers. You notice how Scorpion's already dashing up. Katana's still stuck. That's why Scorpion's able to dash up and do forward 3 and then stagger afterwards. Down 4 is very, very plus if it's hit. So it's one of those things that it doesn't lead to a lot of damage on block, or sorry, it doesn't lead to a lot of damage on hit or block, but it does lead to you being able to dash up and do what you want. That's why you can't just throw fans. The teleport is too scary. Forward 3, we see the stagger with it. He does forward 3 and then throw, right? Oh, down 2 crushing blow. He has no breakaway. I think he's dead. Yeah. He just spent the breakaway, so he didn't have it for that. Not much you can do about that. Scorpion's really solid. He's a very fundamentally sound, really, really good character. He gets the job done, I think. Very, very good in this. As good as Andre versus Wolf, dropping the Twitch Prime. Thanks very much for the 4 months. Let's see. Next match. So, one thing we're going to see this forward 3 a lot from Scorpion, right? Forward 3-4. If it counter hits, it crushing blows. That forward 3 by itself, because you have the forward 3-4 after, right? When you do that move by itself, it's a really good stagger. If you just do forward 3 by itself, you can walk up and throw after. You can like walk up and down 1. You can back throw, front throw. You can also do forward 3-2, which is an overhead. So what happens is Scorpion starts doing forward 3 on block, and then people are like, oh, he's going to stagger. So they try to down 1. And it does forward 3-2, the overhead, and you crouch, and you just get hit by it. That's what makes Scorpion so scary. That string is really good. Breakaway right away. Down 1. The float to try to get under. Forward 3-4 again. That move is so good. Powers up the dagger. And the dagger makes everything more damaging. Front throws, like regular throws, all his strikes do more damage. The chain attacks do a ton of damage. Forward 3. There's the overhead. That's what I meant about the staggers. Really, really good. Forward 3 by itself, right? Walk up, forward 3. Semiij is like, oh, okay. He's been doing forward 3 stagger. I want to see what he does. So he does forward 3 stagger. This time he goes for the overhead after. And you're not going to be able to tell, like, if you read that he's going to stagger, Semiij must have unblocked at the last second. Or he just tried to stand up and hit a button and he was too late. Yeah, it looks like he maybe jumped. Or tried to jump or hit a button. And he just gets clipped by the overhead.
Man, that mid is so good. Yes, it is. Good to check.
2-1. 1 plus 3. That's only in this string, or in this variation, that string that he just did that knocked you down. And that string is very unsafe. It just has a lot of pushback. So I really like this punish from Semiij. I think that string is like -15 or something like that. It's pretty negative, right? The low kick right here, it's like -15. So notice that for a punish, Semiij dashes and then does standing 1. He still gets the punish. You can see it here, right? Punish on the screen.
It's OD. Like, it's really good.
It's like super, super negative. It's like really, really high. This is really negative too, actually. Yeah, that's a punish. It just has a lot of pushback. So Scorpion players try to space it out so that you can't quite like punish it. It's kind of far away. Back 2 stagger, back 2 again. This time finishes the string. He has no fatal blow available. Yeah, clipped him. I like the fans. Most everything Scorpion does is negative, but he has awesome staggers and really, really top-notch screen control. That was beautiful. I wish he canceled that into a fan toss, or into a lift, but that was really beautiful. That whiff punish, interrupt. One thing that's, I guess we'll go back and watch it real quick. One thing that's really important in NRS games is knowing your opponent's strings and knowing how to whiff punish them. You know Semiij is looking for that forward 3 constantly. And you only, this game you can walk around until you hit block, right? So you can just walk around and space someone out. Notice like Semiij's footsies are really good. He's standing right about here. He's by the Mortal Kombat X cab, right? Then he walks up here to the Deadly Alliance cab, and then he walks back. See that? And he makes the whiff happen. Boom, interrupt. 1, 2. What he's doing here is he's walking forward into the forward 3 range, right? He walks up. He's at the Mortal Kombat cab, Mortal Kombat X cab. He walks up to the Deadly Alliance cab and says, hey, isn't this the perfect range for Scorpion to do forward 3? As perfect as Mr. Behavior to drop the 500 bits. He's like, I'm in your forward 3 range. You should hit it. And Kombat's like, that's a great idea. I should hit forward 3. And then he walks back to the Mortal Kombat X cab and forward 3 misses and he whiff punishes. See that? That's how you play footsies, right? That's one of the key things you have to do. You stand by the Mortal Kombat X cab, you walk to the Deadly Alliance cab, and then you walk back to the Mortal Kombat X cab. There's the punish. And the side switch. Yeah, my roommate's dogs are so mad. My roommate, by the way, who has famously said, my dogs don't really make that much noise when I leave. How would you know? You left. I'm clipping that and sending it to her. Damn, wow, he's dead. He's dead. That was a lot of damage. The crushing blow requirement on that, I think, is like a combo of eight or more hits or something. This is a ton of extra damage. It's not a bleed effect, I don't think, though.
And what a dominant second game for Semiij. What an answer. Yes, the best answer.
You know what, though? He's got to feel type of ways about it.
You know what I love about NLBC is that Hook Gang God poster in the background. So one apiece here. Semiij did a really good job of baiting out that forward 3. We saw in the very first game how important forward 3 is the Scorpion's game plan, right? It just goes so far. So then we see Semiij just start playing around it really well. Forward 3 stagger. That's what I just mentioned, right? Forward 3 throw. Forward 3 2. Down 1 anti-air. Nice. That was really good. I like Semiij's combo choice. He keeps it real simple, real safe. Yeah, hold on. Let me go tell these dogs to keep it down. All right. Get over here. Damn, he spent the crushing blow? This does DOT. I think he's dead. Yeah, not much you can do. How negative is he on block with a forward 3 kick? I think it's safe but negative.
Kombat with the first round in the third game.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's unsafe. Or it's safe still. That's a high. But if you try to duck and you get hit by the overhead, it's a crushing blow. Punish. Semiij has done a really good job of punishing that so far from Scorpion, whether he's delayed it or not. And like I said earlier, I love his combo choice.
What did he throw at her?
I don't even know. There was just a lamp there in the Netherrealm Studios.
He's doing like really safe combo routes.
Send Warner Brothers to build.
Yeah, this is like the, you know, the
Enhance for the extra damage. Dashes up. I think he probably expected a throw right there, and he just gets clipped for it. Her corner routes are really solid. Wake up attack, 1, 2. I think he probably thought he could down one or poke. That's a punish. I think a better punish, a punish that would have made me happier here, or I don't know if it's a guaranteed punish or not, would have been back throw to the corner.
Actually, because he has a crushing blow that could into a fatal blow.
You just want to know how to stagger? Well, you do the attack and then you don't finish the string. And then the next time you finish the string and they get hit. Crushing blow because of the counter hit. Nice block. That string is low, overhead, mid. Side switch. I'll show you another example of the stagger when we see it. Forward 3-4. That time he finishes the string. And I love that he took that time to get the dagger out after. Man, forward 3-4 is good. It caught him even though he floated to try to throw it off.
Beat the teleport with a jump attack.
Wow,
That
I've
was
never seen that.
Wake up roll, forward 3-2. That's a punish. Oh no, he didn't dash up.
Okay, down one to check. Oh wow.
That was a really good float. I think there has been a really good read from Semiij that forward 3 is the button. Yeah, -4 is fine for a stagger. He's realized, like, jump. He knows that, like, oh, he's about to land. I'm going to forward 3, right? Right in between Deadly Alliance and Mortal Kombat X. Then he just comes down with the float. Perfect punish.
Okay, and that should be game.
And the crushing blow. Damn, he paused it to try to rematch already. He knew he was dead. I love NRS players. They don't say, yo, bro, I tech that throw. Nah, bro. I totally reacted to that. NRS players said, I lost. Let me rematch. He said, pause, rematch. Let me get into the next game.
Jax has heated arms, and he does the energy blast, right? It has to be combo 6 for it to do.
What do I think about people who are already in the summit playing in the qualifiers? It's fine. It's in the rules, so it's fine. But I kind of wish we didn't see it. Only because I would have liked to see the tournament without them in it. But you also have to remember that Sonic and Dragon haven't played in very many offline tournaments yet. This game is really new. So I think ring rust can be real, and I think playing in a tournament environment is very important, you know?
It's a local, bro.
It's really good practice for them, I think. So for that reason, I think it's probably fine.
If you want to, go ahead.
Man, Fox wants Kombat to win, I think.
Oh, Kombat with the Wuxi legend, Liu Kang.
Yeah, we see the switch to Liu Kang. Notice already how many fans Semiij has thrown. I feel like he's thrown more fans in neutral already than he threw in like the whole last set, right? Just because the threat of Scorpion teleport is not there anymore, so you can just throw it all day. Wow, wake up roll, no punish. He watched the roll go by, didn't even try to back throw it. That's hard to whiff punish. The second hit goes pretty far, as you see. Right, it's the back two, and then the low just barely clipped him.
Pretty even so far. Gets a clean pickup.
Always gotta respect the low after that overhead.
Yes.
It's always overhead low.
Yeah.
It's mid low.
Oh,
Nice whiff punish.
Nice whiff punish by Semiij.
and gets carried all the way to the corner.
Yeah, that's a high follow-up. Wow, that was a punish. It didn't hit fully on him. Meter burn bicycle kick. You want to enhance the bicycle kick because the crushing blow requirement is hit the enhanced bicycle kick 3 times.
Ooh, that's flying kick.
So because of that, you want to like keep doing it, right? It's like one of those moves. Punish. I think that's like minus double digits, like over 10, I think.
Whoa,
He just did it.
pretty safe. It's pretty safe.
Fatal blow. That was pretty far pushback. It reminds me of his like down back 2 in the other game.
Say that flying kick is so
Took the power up. He has the teleport available. Nice.
wow, he read that?
Yeah.
That was I think that was a little desperate.
The thing about Liu Kang is that flying kick is so fast to react. The only way you can avoid it is if you're
Because using Fatal Blow to react to the teleport is like, it's just 2 buttons, right? You're just going to hit the buttons as soon as he does
you
it.
gotta duck it.
Man, what a great fatal blow there from Semiij.
Yeah, if you don't Fatal Blow, or sorry, if you don't, what's it called? Enhance the bicycle kick, then it's standing reset, but you're not very plus. I think it's like only like +2 or something.
Oh, good dodge.
Back to stagger.
Cancel.
That move is really great.
Okay, goes for low. Doesn't go for the last one.
Neutral jump on wake up. That string that he's using for the knockdown, the 4-2-2-2 with katana, is great for getting that knockdown. Damn, and great for getting that subscription from Dean. Thanks very much for dropping the Twitch Prime in the chat.
Oh, misses.
So this right here, right? He jumps in, tries to stagger, and then he gets counter hit, which is a counter hit crushing blow starter. It's counter hit or punish.
Crush blow right here.
Combo.
Yep, yep.
He felt it.
Drops it.
Into a he would have did an EX flying kick. That would have been 290 right there.
OD. Alright, this conversion.
Oh, missed the end of the combo. I think that's still safe anyway, to be honest.
Okay, goes for it.
Forward throw.
Trying to close out this set.
Oh,
nice block.
I think that high, I think the high is like -9 or something with pushback. So Semiij tried to like standing 1 or something after, but it's a little too
Instead of
far.
have, like, probably a jab's worth, give or take. Yeah, a jab or 2.
I think those are highs. I'm pretty sure you can duck them. Damn, the teleport low. Teleport has an overhead, teleport has a low, and teleport has a high. I think the high is the safe one, and the overhead and low are both unsafe, but it's a guess, right?
Sure. Okay, goes
Wow, no
in.
confirm?
Doesn't complete the string. He could have went into the bicycle kick.
Yeah, bicycle kick enhanced would have been good, so you can get some extra ticks on that, right?
So I'm
Empty
not sure
throw.
why he's not going for that option.
He's being super safe on wake
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Semiij is just playing, like, the way he pressures is so safe. That neutral jump was beautiful. Breakaway. Damn, he finished the string? Oh, no. That's it. You had no defensive meter there. You can't wake up attack. You have no fatal blow because you already used it. His defensive meter, or his defensive situation was pretty rough. That was really good recognition from Semiij, right? He was already committed to the string. So he sees the breakaway and says, like, fuck it. I'll just finish the last hit. And Kombat was like, okay, the string missed. He'll probably be negative here. I'm just going to wake up with an attack. And boom. Because his chest caved in. Easy peasy. That was really nicely done from Semiij. Really, really solid neutral. I think the big thing to me that was impressive is how he adapted the Scorpion's 4-3 range, and he started to neutral jump it and whiff punish it really well. That was really well played from him. Good set. Do you have to guess on his teleport, or is there something you can do? I don't know if you can down to it or beat it or anything with the move. I didn't really try that. I think you might have to guess because it's pretty fast, but we saw him use Fatal Blow against it earlier, which I think is a pretty good option because it's armored. You think you can down to it? Yeah, it's just fast. Maybe it's like Kung Lao's teleport where you can down to it, but if you're late, you'll get caught by some of the options.